Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to the Prem Bhakti Chandrika series. Today we are going to discuss verse number 49 and 50. The topic is Radharani's friends. And the verse goes like this. Radhikara sakhi jato taha baka hibo kato mukhya sakhi kari boganana Lalita Vishakha tatha Chitra Champakalata Ranga Devi Sudevi Kathana Tunga Vidya Indulekha Ei Ashta Sakhi Lekha एबे कही नर्म सखी गण राधिका रसहचरी प्रिय प्रेष्ठ नाम धरी प्रेम सेवा करे अनुक्षण. So we will understand the direct meaning and then we will elaborate. Radhikara Sakhi Jata Tahaba Kahibo Kata. Radharani has unlimited number of friends, unlimited gopis who are her friends. Mukhya Sakhi Karibo Ganan. But we are calculating only main friends. Who are they? Lalita, Vishakha, Chitra, Champakalata, Rangadevi, Sudevi, Tungavidya, Indulekha. And these are called Ashtasakhi. Evekai Narmasakhi, they are also called as Narmasakhi. They are very close to Radharani. They deal with her very affectionately and help her in her conjugal affection for Krishna, pacify her or increase the enjoyment between Radharani and Krishna's love. So they are Radhikara Sahachari. They are always with Radharani 24 hours. Priya Preshta Namadhari. They are very dear to Radharani. Prema Seva Kare Anukshan. They do loving services every moment. So these things are important for an aspirant practitioner who wants to follow in the footsteps of Brajvasis, especially the maid servants of Radharani. And it is important to know these interrelationships. First of all, these great personalities, Lalita, Vishakha, etc., and their interrelationships with Radharani and one's own disposition, appropriate disposition towards them. These are all very important. Before we go into that, what is the function of Sakhis? Let's understand who is Krishna. Krishna is from one aspect, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the origin of everything. He is the cause of everything. He is the controller of everything. Ishvara Parama Krishna. From another angle, he is the compendium of all rasas. And Akhila Rasamrita Murti. So from both point of view, he is the absolute truth. And he has three energies. Chit Shakti, Jiva Shakti, or Maya Shakti. That is Antaranga Shakti, internal energy, Jiva Shakti, all of us, the souls, and Bahiranga Shakti, which is the Jad Jagat or the inert matter. So among them, Antaranga Shakti is considered the highest because that is Krishna's Swarup Shakti. Okay, so Krishna's different activities or different powers or different abilities are served through these energies or these shaktis or these powers or potencies, we can say. And based on the type of work or the type of action, or type of function, they are categorized into three: Ladini, Sandhini, and Samvit. Okay, so Anandashe Ladini, Sadamshe Sandhini, Chidamshe Samvit Jare Jnana Karimani. It is important to know in spiritual world, Sandhini Shakti is that which manifests different forms and like Krishna's name, Krishna's dham, Krishna's paraphernalia, the forms of the associates, they are manifest by Krishna's Sandhini Shakti. Samvit Shakti makes the individual person in spiritual world understand his own relationship with Krishna and Krishna's relationship with them. Like the form of Yashodamaya, Nanda Maharaj, they are manifested by Sandhini Shakti. Their feeling or emotions of we being the parents of Krishna is manifested by the function of Samvit Shakti. And by serving Krishna or having interaction with Krishna or being affectionate to Krishna, the happiness that they feel, all sorts of Brajvasis, whether in parental mood or friendly mood or in conjugal mood, whatever happiness they feel is because of Ladini Shakti. Now, this Ladini Shakti, which is the pleasure giving potency, is the chief of all, because the Swarup Shakti, like when it is, this Ladini Shakti is in a unmanifest form, it gives Krishna the happiness of his being Atma Ram, Aptakam, self satisfied, and all. But when she manifests as the personality, Sakshat Shri Radharani, she gives the Shrungara Rasamadhuri, the sweetness of conjugal love to Krishna, the experience of that love to Krishna. And inside out, she is made up of this condensed love. This Ladini Shakti's condensed form, Ladinira Sara Amsha Tara Premanam, is called as love. Love means giving pleasure to Krishna's senses. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Premera Akhyan. And this love is Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, completely blissful and spiritual. Premera Paramsara Mahabhavajani. And that prem, when it is condensed, like milk is condensed more and more and more, it becomes a peda or khoya. And that is called as the condensed form is called as Mahabhav, and Sai Mahabhava Rupa Radha Thakurani. Premera Swarupadeha Prema Vibhavita. So her whole entire form, the tip to toe of her is made up of Mahabhav. The entire form is made up of love. And Krishnera Prayasi Shrestha Jagate Vidita. She is the chief of all beloveds of Krishna. And most exquisite form of rasa, the origin of conjugal rasa that a personality can give Krishna. Radharani is the personification of that Mahabhav, or the condensed form of love, the most tasteful and most relishable for Krishna, most pure and most transcendental. So, say Mahabhavai Chintamani Sar, Krishna Vancha Purna Kare Ei Kare Jar. That means Radharani's Mahabhav is like Chintamani, touchstone. Like whatever Krishna desires, before even Krishna desires, it is manifested in front of him. Beyond Krishna's expectation, Krishna has unlimited desire for pure enjoyment. Radharani supplies unlimited upon unlimited enjoyment for only for Krishna's pleasure. So, and Mahabhava Chintamani Radhara Swarupa Lalitadi Sakhi Tara Kaya Vyuha Rupa. They are the expansions of Radharani to assist Radharani to increase that mellow. Yeah, milk is good, like, and condensed milk is even more tasty. But when there is camphor added to it, when there is elaichi added to it, when there is sugar added to it, and so many other ingredients add to it, it becomes tastier and tastier for Krishna's pleasure. So only Radharani is definitely the pleasure-giving potency, original pleasure-giving potency. But without the help of Lalita, Vishakha, and other Sakhis, this relationship between Radharani and Krishna doesn't reach the climax of happiness. So that is the function of all these Sakhis, Lalita, Vishakha, Chitra, Champaklata, Indulekha, Tungavidya, Rangadevi, Sudevi. So they're expansions of Radharani, as good as Radharani, one can say, being the direct expansions of Radharani. And yet they are serving Radha Krishna so that their conjugal affection, their pastimes with each other, they are nourished and flourished. So, Sakhi Vinu A Lila Pushta Nahi Hai, Sakhi Lila Vistaria Sakhi Aswad Hai. Without this Sakhis, this Lila doesn't become Pushta or nourished. The Sakhis only expand the pastimes of Radha Krishna and they only taste it. They are the stage managers and they are the audience also. And they are the actors also sometimes. Uh, so these Radharani's friends are of five types. Asya Shri Vrindavaneshwarya Sakhya Panchavidhamata Sakhyasya Nitya Sakhyasya Prana Sakhyasya Kaschana Priya Sakhyasya Parama Preshta Sakhyasya Vishu Preshta Sakhyasya Vishruta. So they are Sakhi, Nitya Sakhi, Prana Sakhi, Priya Sakhi, and Parama Preshta Sakhi. Okay. So some of them have, all of them have affection for Radharani and Krishna. Some of them have little more affection towards Krishna. Some of them have equal affection for Radharani and Krishna. Some of them have greater affection for Radharani than Krishna. Okay. So therefore they are called as Vishama Sneha, Snama Sneha, and Adhika Sneha. So Kusumika, Vindhya, Dhanishta, these are Sakhis, and they are Vishama Sneha, means they have more affection for Krishna than Radharani. Kasturi, Manimanjari, etc. are Nitya Sakhis. Shashimukhi, Vasanti, Lasika are the Prana Sakhis. These are Adhika Sneha. They have more affection for Radharani, and they are known as Manjaris. Kurangakshi, Sumadhya, Madanalasa, they are Priya Sakhis. And Lalita, Vishaka, etc. are Parama Preshta Sakhis. They are Samasneha. They have equal affection for Radharani and Krishna. So, although they have uh, equal affection for Radha Krishna, they think that we belong to Radharani. Also, Lalita Vishaka also think that we belong to Radharani. So that affection or affiliation is there in their hearts. So, um, so now let us understand a bit about how an aspirant practitioner is seeing these personalities like Lalita Vishakha. That means for that practitioner, Lalita Vishakha are extremely honorable because under their guidance only he or she is going to get into the service of Radharani. Lalita Vishakhadi Jata Sakhi Vrinda Ajnaya Karibo Seva Charanaravinda Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishore. So this is the most beautiful prayer where Narottam Das Thakur says that we want to serve Radha Krishna by the order of Lalita Vishakha. And therefore always the prayers are with Lalita Devi and Vishakha Devi. In Lalita Ashtakam, Rupa Goswami says that Lalita Devi is the recruiting officer who recruits the aspiring maid servants into and gives them opportunity, interviews them, gives them opportunity to serve Radharani's and Krishna's lotus feet. And then there is another very beautiful prayer by Raghunath Das Goswami which says that Kuhu kanthi kanthadapi kamala kanthi mai punar vishakha ganasya picharuchara shiksham pranayatu yadaham yathaham tenetat yugala yuvamullasya sagana labhera se tasmat manipadakaharam harani hapun ihamuhu. So when will Vishakha Devi teach me the art of singing? Her voice is more sweet than Kaku. And using her, whatever she has taught me in her tutelage, I will exhibit that in Rasa dance. And hearing that, Radharani and Krishna will say, "Wow, wow, what beautiful song you have sung." And then they will give me gifts again and again. So that is the aspiration of an aspirant Manjari, and this is why one should know the intricacies, the chemistry between all these personalities who are expert in expanding Radha Krishna's love in terms of their own actions and in terms of recruiting new candidates. So that is the beauty of the bhakti that follows the footsteps of Rajvasis. And with that, we will conclude. And happy Kartik Mass to all of you. And today we are at Sridham Mayapur. And I have the blessing to speak about Prem Bhakti Chandrika sitting in Dham by Mercy of Acharyas uh, for your service. So thank you so much. We will conclude here, and Krishna willing, we will meet again. Till then, have a very nice Krishna conscious day, week, and year and month. Hare Krishna.